Now, the story about the Israelite people traveling and arriving at a place called Mount Sinai. Firstly, then God's gift of a special relationship called the law, Torah. In the desert, the Israelite people moved. The Lord continued to give them bread, manna, and quail for food. The Israelite people left Egypt and traveled, moving to arrive at a desert area at the foot of the mountain called Sinai. They set up camp. Moses himself was alone. He went up to the mountain by himself to meet with God. Remember the story about Moses before Moses was taking care of his father-in-law's sheep? Moses met God in the burning bush. God told him, please go back to Egypt, free the Israelite people. That's the same place. The Lord gave Moses a message for the people. The Lord said, you saw what I did to the Egyptian people and how I carried you like an eagle carries their young on their wings. And I brought you here. Then the Lord made a covenant, a relationship with the Hebrew people. The Lord said, if you obey and keep my covenant, you will be my people. All the earth is mine, but you will be my chosen people. So Moses prayed and listened. He came down to tell the people, the leaders of the people, what the Lord had said. Then all the people answered together. They said, we will do everything that the Lord wants. So Moses traveled back up and told God, they are willing to do everything you want. And the Lord said, I will come down in a cloud. The people will hear me speaking with you. Then they will believe you from now on they will. And God continues speaking with Moses. Tell all the people, today and tomorrow, they must purify themselves for worship. On the third day, I will come down on the mountain where the people can see me. God continues speaking. Down below, mark a boundary for the mountain that the people must not cross over. Tell them not to go up to the mountain, no, or come close. Moses came down, told the people, get ready to worship God. He explained, today, tomorrow, purify yourselves. Then on the third day, be ready. When you hear the trumpet, the ram's horn, when you hear that, we must go to the mountain. On the morning of the third day, they heard the thunder and the lightning, thick clouds, smoke covered over the mountain. People heard the noise of the trumpet. They began to feel afraid. Afraid, why? Remember, in Egypt, they lived 400 years, and now is a different place, a new experience. They didn't know what to expect, they were afraid. It was natural. Moses led the people out of the camp to meet God. They all stood around the mountain. They heard the trumpet sounding louder and louder. They became more afraid. Then the Lord called Moses to go back to the mountain. God was now ready to give the people of Israel the law, his covenant.